President Biden's pardon of his own son, Hunter, deserves a little fresh scrutiny after he signed a full and unconditional pardon for the crimes that date all the way back, keep in mind, to 2014. Now, we have to point out that that year is particularly important because that's the same year that Hunter Biden joined the board of the infamous Ukrainian energy company Burisma. It's now pretty much a household name. Hunter Biden has been accused of peddling his father's name in direct connection for him to influence and leverage, particularly in Ukraine and China, while Biden was vice president under then-President Barack Obama. In this pardon, was Biden really trying to help his son out or actually protect his own name as he tries to sweep the accusations of being a crime family under the rug? Joining us now is the person best equipped to talk to this, best-selling author and investigative reporter, Seamus Bruner, author of the best-selling book Control Oligarchs. Seamus, we always appreciate you joining on. The big question that I have for you after looking at this broad, massive pardon, do you think this is really for Hunter or for Joe himself indirectly? Is it for both of them? What did you make of it?
Hey, Dan, great to be with you. Yes, you nailed it. You took the first line. This is not just a pardon of Hunter. This is Joe pardoning himself, putting the gun charges and crimes to the side for a second, because those are the ones that were most aggressively pursued and conveniently the ones that were not leading to Joe. The tax charges, DOJ investigators say, were part of an influence peddling operation. This Ukraine money, all this money that Hunter got, millions and millions of dollars from Burisma, was probably, they say, possibly part of an influence peddling operation. You think, of course, it was an influence peddling operation. That's why Joe Biden said on camera, "You're not getting the $1 billion unless you fire the prosecutor." So yeah, it was a cover-up of Joe Biden's activities. Of course, it goes back to 2014 because that is conveniently outside the statute of limitations for basically every federal crime except maybe murder type activities. So a 10-year back blanket immunity, get out of jail free card for Hunter covers up every crime that Joe Biden is implicated in. And these are not just like the gun charges and even the tax charges. That's not what we're really talking about here. We are talking about Foreign Agents Registration Act. That was some of the implications, though Hunter was never charged with it. And that's basically lobbying for a foreign government, i.e. China or government-connected entities like Ukraine's Burisma. Fair is kind of like the lower end of the potential charges that Hunter should face. Then there's the bribery. 18 U.S.C. Section 201 says that anything of value for any official action constitutes bribery. And so the things of value are the tens of millions of dollars that Hunter and the other Biden crime family members received from China, Ukraine, Romania, all these other places. The things of value are the things that Joe Biden delivered. And so Joe Biden should be guilty of bribery. This is what the House Oversight was investigating. They should have came up with impeachment charges long ago. But nonetheless, and then you get to the potential treasonous activities. I mean, I'm not accusing Joe Biden of treason, but what would you call selling out your country to its number one adversary, i.e. China? One of the deals that Hunter was involved in, the Henniges automotive deal, saw China's largest military contractor take over a Michigan-based manufacturing plant that made sensitive weapons-type technology. Hunter facilitated that deal. Joe Biden's government approved it. John Kerry, Barack Obama, all of these guys were involved in the Henniges automotive deal, and that's why the pardon goes back to 2014. They want to sweep it all under the rug.
Seamus, given the breadth and how broad the timeline from this pardon is, do you anticipate or could we expect any more members of the Biden family to receive possible pardons? Because it seems as though the timeline here could be a bit of a tacit admission of some form of guilt.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.